Everyone thinks they know Ireland, green fields, lively pubs, and Celtic legends, but that's just the surface. There are Ireland geography facts that flip this image upside down, revealing an island shaped by vast oceans, wild coastlines, and hidden landscapes that tell stories almost no one knows. Here you'll uncover secrets ranging from the giant's Causeway, Ireland, which looks like the work of giants, to the Cliffs of Moher towering against the horizon, plus Irish coastline secrets and Ireland hidden landscapes that completely change how you see the country. After this, you'll never look at Ireland the same way again. Most people look at Ireland and only see its 32,600 square miles of land, but that's the mistake. The country's real power doesn't lie in the green of the fields, but in the blue of the ocean. With 340,000 square miles of maritime territory, more than 10 times the size of the island it holds, one of the most striking Ireland geography facts. Ignoring this number means overlooking a game-changing truth. That sea isn't just a backdrop for pretty photos, it's a source of economic power. Oil, gas, fishing, and renewable energy, all of it lies beneath the so-called Irish coastline secrets. Think about it, a nation that seems small on the map can, in reality, be a silent giant when it comes to strategic resources. It's the kind of situation where anyone who underestimates it ends up losing. And the most provocative detail, this potential isn't distant or hypothetical, it's alive right now, shaping negotiations, policies, and investments. Ireland may look discreet, but with every wave that crashes against its shores, there's a reminder: the country holds a trump card that many still don't fully grasp. And if the sea already leaves you stunned, just wait until you see what happens when we turn to the forest cover of this land. Ireland is known as the Emerald Isle, but the truth is that its green glow doesn't come from forests. Only 11% of the land is covered by them, and shockingly, just 2% are native forests. Among all the Ireland geography facts, this is one of the most uncomfortable. The country ranks among the least forested in Europe, right alongside Iceland and Malta. The romantic image of untouched woodlands hides a history of heavy deforestation and a present where farmland far outweighs tree cover. This deficit isn't just aesthetic, it compromises biodiversity, reduces carbon capture, and even disrupts local climate balance. The Ireland hidden landscapes reveal that the island pays a steep price for centuries of exploitation. Now imagine the impact if forest cover were expanded: more wildlife, greater climate regulation, and even fresh economic opportunities tied to ecotourism. And if the land already shocks with what it has lost, just wait until you discover what the sea delivers in the form of an endless coastline. Few people know that Ireland, despite its modest size, boasts more than 4,660 miles of coastline when you add up its bays, inlets, and islands. It's a figure that rivals much larger countries, and one of the Ireland geography facts that shatters common misconceptions. While many see it as just a green island in the Atlantic, the truth is that every curve of its shore hides stories and opportunities. The diversity is striking. On the Atlantic side, the landscape is wild, defined by crashing waves and dramatic cliffs. On the Irish Sea, the picture changes completely, offering calmer and more welcoming waters. These contrasts are true Irish coastline secrets, showing that Ireland can be both radical and serene, depending only on where you set foot. And here's something even more intriguing. This vast coastline isn't just for tourism or sightseeing. It shapes people's lives, drives the fishing economy, and even forges distinct regional identities. Every mile of shore is a piece of Ireland's soul. And if the seafront already impresses, just wait until you see the islands that preserve ancient traditions. They'll surprise you even more. At the entrance of Galway Bay, the Aran Islands feel like a world apart. Isolated, surrounded by dramatic cliffs and the untamed Atlantic, they preserve traditions long abandoned on the mainland. It's one of the most striking Ireland hidden landscapes, stone walls dividing tiny plots of land, Gaelic still alive in daily life, and a cultural identity forged in the struggle against isolation. This corner of Ireland is more than a tourist attraction, it's pure resilience. On the Aran Islands, Time doesn't erase stories, it strengthens roots. Anyone who sets foot there realizes the island is not just geography, it's collective memory. It's one of those Ireland geography facts that reveal just how much the country is built on radical contrasts. In Northern Ireland, nature created a spectacle that looks like the work of giant architects, the Giant's Causeway. Over 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns, formed some 50 to 60 million years ago by volcanic eruptions, make this one of the most impressive Ireland geography facts, officially recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. What's most intriguing is that, up close, the stones look as if they were hand-fitted, like massive Lego blocks shaping a road into the sea. This is where the Irish coastline secrets turn into legend. Some say the giant Finn McCool built the Causeway to face an opponent in Scotland. Whether history or myth, the site continues to inspire both scientists and dreamers alike. But beyond the visual impact, the Giant's Causeway is a key to understanding the volcanic processes that shaped not just Ireland, but much of the planet itself. It's science and mystery fused in one place. The Cliffs of Moher are Ireland's most iconic postcard, and it's no wonder more than 1.1 million people visit these cliffs every year. Towering 700 feet high and stretching for 9 miles, they dominate the horizon and leave every visitor speechless. Among all the Ireland geography facts, this may be the most striking both for its sheer scale and its natural magnetism. The origin of these vertical walls dates back over 313 million years, formed by river deposits. Each layer of rock tells a chapter of Earth's geological story, turning the Cliffs of Moher into an open book for those who know how to read it. That's why they're not only a breathtaking sight, but also one of the most valuable Irish coastline secrets for scientists and geologists. And the experience goes beyond science. Walking along the edge, you feel the cutting wind, hear the roar of the waves, and sense the Atlantic's power every second. It's a mix of beauty and brutality that stays with you forever. Over 1/5 of Ireland is covered by peatlands, a fact that surprises even those most familiar with Ireland geography facts. We're talking about 21% of the territory marked by this waterlogged soil. Formed since the last ice age, the Republic of Ireland alone holds 8 to 9% of the world's blanket bogs, making this environment a crucial piece of the global environmental balance. These areas aren't just strange or difficult landscapes to cross. They act as massive carbon reservoirs, storing tons of organic matter and helping regulate the climate. In an era of global warming debates, recognizing the value of peatlands is like uncovering one of the most strategic Ireland hidden landscapes on the planet. And there's more, peatlands have even shaped local culture. For centuries, they were used as a fuel source to heat homes and cook food. In other words, it's not just ecology, it's survival, identity, and history. But if the soil already hides secrets dating back to prehistory, what about the limestone caves that reveal even deeper mysteries beneath Ireland? Beneath Ireland's surface lies a hidden world few people know about: limestone caves. A remarkable example is Ailwee Cave in the Burren, where narrow passages and vast chambers reveal clues about underground rivers that shaped the land over thousands of years. Among the Ireland geography facts, this is one of the most intriguing, showing that Ireland keeps its secrets not only on the surface, but also deep below. These formations work like natural archives. Stalactites and stalagmites grow slowly, preserving records of the region's climate and geological evolution. They are Ireland's hidden landscapes that challenge visitors to see beyond the obvious. And the impact goes beyond science. Many of these caves were once used by ancient peoples as shelters and hideouts. Today, they combine tourism, adventure, and research in a single space. It's proof that Ireland is built in layers both literally and culturally. The Ring of Kerry is more than a 111-mile scenic road. It's Ireland in motion. Along this route, travelers encounter towering mountains, hidden-looking beaches, and villages where life runs at a different pace. It's one of those Ireland geography facts that shatters the idea that the island is too small to hold such diversity. With every curve, the landscape shifts dramatically. One moment you're facing dramatic peaks, and soon after you're gazing at calm bays and the legendary Skellig Islands, famous even for their appearance in Star Wars. These are the Ireland hidden landscapes in full force, reminding us that Ireland can be cinema, history, and raw nature all at once. What's most captivating is the sense of traveling through time. The Ring of Kerry blends ancient ruins with living traditions, offering visitors an experience that's geographic, cultural, and even spiritual. It's as if Ireland condensed its very soul into a single journey. The River Shannon is Ireland's backbone. Stretching 224 miles, it runs from north to south, draining nearly one-fifth of the entire island. It's one of those Ireland geography facts that shows how water doesn't just shape the land, it dictates the rhythm of life. Flowing through 11 counties, the Shannon connects cities, fields, and people, acting as a true artery of the nation. The river holds three Great Lakes: Lough Allen, Lough Ree, and Lough Derg, that feel like inland seas. They're hubs for fishing, leisure, and transport, but also carry centuries of history. Monks, merchants, and even warriors once sailed these waters, making the Shannon an essential part of Ireland's collective memory. These are Irish coastline secrets that reach deep into the island, reminding us that Irish geography is built on surprising contrasts. And here's the provocative detail: even in modern times, the Shannon is more than just a natural resource. It's a stage for tourism, a source of energy, and a living backdrop for traditions that endure. Carrauntoohil is Ireland's silent giant. Standing 3,406 feet tall, it dominates the McGillicuddy's Reeks Range and marks the highest point in the Republic. Among the Ireland geography facts, this is one of the most symbolic. It's not just a mountain, but a constant challenge for those who want to experience the island's extremes. Climbing Carrauntoohil is no easy task. Steep trails, unstable weather, and rocky terrain test even the most experienced hikers. But that's exactly what makes it irresistible to adventurers and the curious. Up there, every step feels like a direct conversation with nature, proof that the Ireland hidden landscapes don't reveal themselves to those who stay in the comfort of the lowlands. What's more, the mountain embodies Ireland's duality. On one hand, it's a tourist landmark that attracts visitors from around the globe. On the other, it's an open-air geological lab, unveiling secrets about the island's very formation. Lough Neagh is so vast it can be seen from space. Covering 151 square miles, it's the largest freshwater lake not only in Ireland, but in the entire United Kingdom. It's one of those Ireland geography facts that reveal how the island holds treasures on a grand scale, even if many only see its coastline and rolling green hills. This lake is a vital resource. It provides drinking water, shelters unique ecosystems, and sustains fishing communities that span generations. For scientists, it's a natural biodiversity lab. For locals, it's part of cultural identity. Here, the Ireland hidden landscapes show their quiet strength more than just a spot on the map. It's a liquid heart beating within the island. And the most provocative thought is the contrast. While other nations struggle for water reserves, Ireland has a natural giant at its disposal. A lake that is resource, landscape, and symbol all at once. Ireland sits on the same latitude as St. John's in Canada, but here's the shocker. While Canadian winters freeze with brutal temperatures, Ireland's are on average 16 degrees Fahrenheit warmer. This is one of those Ireland geography facts that shatters any obvious assumptions about latitude. The secret, the Gulf Stream, and the North Atlantic, which act as natural heaters for the island. This mild climate is more than just comfort, it shapes daily life, agriculture, and even tourism. Thanks to it, people can sail almost year-round, keep lush green pastures, and enjoy a non-stop calendar of events. Here, the Irish coastline secrets translate into wines and currents that make the island far more hospitable than a map alone would suggest. Ireland's interior holds a surprise few expect: vast limestone plains that cover much of the island. These formations were born from ancient tropical seas, when the land was submerged under warm, life-filled waters. Among the Ireland geography facts, this is one of the most revealing. showing that the Green Isle was once, in the distant past, a vibrant marine landscape. The contrast is striking. While many European islands are dominated by mountain ranges, Ireland stands out for its flat and unusual terrain. This directly shapes daily life, from agriculture to human settlement. These are the Ireland hidden landscapes in their purest form, a geological foundation that sustains everything while holding the traces of a past few could ever imagine. Ireland has 351 miles of tidal flats, ranking 43rd in the world. At first glance, these areas may seem like nothing more than muddy stretches exposed at low tide, but in reality, they're one of the most crucial island geography facts for wildlife. They serve as nurseries for marine life and essential stopovers for migratory birds. These zones are directly connected to the Atlantic Flyway, a route used by millions of birds crossing oceans in search of food and rest. For the keen observer, each tidal flat reveals the Ireland hidden landscapes in the form of wings beating against the wider reminder that the island is more than just land and sea. It's a strategic hub for global survival. These fragile ecosystems connect Ireland to the entire planet. What happens here affects species flying from Africa to Greenland. It's a powerful reminder that the impact of Irish geography reaches far beyond its borders. Ireland faces 2,000 miles of open ocean straight ahead. This position in the Atlantic isn't just a detail, it's destiny. Among the Ireland geography facts, this may be the most strategic. The country sits exactly where winds, currents, and storms converge, shaping not only its climate, but also its history. This location makes Ireland the last gateway of Europe. For millions of emigrants, it was the final piece of land they saw before crossing to America. At the same time, it's the first stop for those arriving from the other side of the ocean. These are the Irish coastline secrets that explain why the island has always held disproportionate importance in trade, military, and even cultural routes. And here's the fact that challenges anyone's assumptions. Standing at the edge of the Atlantic means dealing with constant rain, but also reaping the rewards of this unique position. A mild climate, maritime access, and global influence are direct consequences. Ireland isn't just a country on the fringe of a continent, it's a crossroads of the world. These 16 Ireland geography facts reveal an island that's far more than its tourist stereotype. They're data, curiosities, and landscapes that build Ireland's true identity. And if you want to keep discovering places, facts, and secrets that hardly anyone talks about, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because there's still much more to come.